What do we make with black bananas? Do we throw them? What do we do with them? What if we make some muffins? Yeah. So, to make banana oatmeal muffins, we're gonna need some ingredients. I like to use some walnuts, the very black bananas, 2 eggs. I'm gonna use about a cup of oatmeal. Ooh, cinnamon. There's I'm gonna need some magic powder, some nutmeg. What do we have here? We're gonna use some baking soda, some salt. We use whole wheat flour, and of course some butter. So notice there's no sugar here. I don't like to put sugar inside my oatmeal muffins. We're going to put something else. Let's save that till later. So we need a cup and a half. I'm going to go get the other half of flour. Got the other half. Okay, next, let's go see what I need. So I have a little secret. Instead of oatmeal, I like to use Harvest Crunch cereal. So I'm going to put a cup of Harvest Crunch cereal, which is basically oatmeal. We need baking soda, 1 teaspoon. Baking powder, got a teaspoon of that too. Sea salt, got 3/4 to a teaspoon of that. So we need a teaspoon of nutmeg powder. And we have the cinnamon. I love cinnamon, so I like to put a big heaping one. I'll even put a second one. Got pretty much all my dry goods mixed. I like to start with that first, then I'll add the other stuff. In the meantime, I got my butter warming up so that I can mash it easy. Now we gotta take care of the bananas and the nuts. So usually I put 3-4 bananas and I mash them up, but these were really scrawny, tiny little bananas, so I put what was that, 5, 6, regardless, and mash them up like this until you get a paste. So I've mashed them up, and it's now pretty much banana soup. That's what you need. And add that to the mix. Well, we've got it in there now. Next I take 1 cup of walnuts and I smash them to get them all. So now they're all smashed up. I'm going to pour them in my mix. It's looking good already. Can't wait to taste them. Now for my 2 eggs. Here are the 2 eggs. Also added in 1/2 cup of butter. Like I was saying, I don't like to use sugars, so being Canadian, I like to use maple syrup. Yeah, 1/2 cup will do it. With all those bananas, you won't need more than 1/2 cup unless you've got a really sweet tooth. I've seen recipes where it asks for a cup of white sugar. You gotta be crazy to put a cup of white sugar inside your food. Anyways, this is much better. Healthier too. I also like the fact that it helps to mix because it's liquid. It's a lot easier, I find, than sugar. Tastes better too. And now we start mixing. So I mixed it and by hand, and this is what it looks like. Now I like to use my little electric mixer for a little bit. Get a real nice mixture happening. So I'm gonna really nicely mixed. Next will be the cooking time. So after I've washed my hands real well, what I like to do is to line my my pan on the sides here with a little bit of butter. So ready to put my mix inside my tins. While I was doing that, I was preheating my oven. What is that? 375 on bake. So I'll put this mix in there and then in the oven for about half an hour. Alrighty then, so they're ready to go in the oven. And turn the light on. And whew, c'est chaud. And that's it, about half an hour. Alright. That's hot.